Hi, this is the Eagle's Nest, and I'm your host, Jeff Porcaro. And today we have Gio Castillo, who is visiting, and we're going to talk to him today. And so we'd like to have him tell us what sports he plays, what positions, and what year he is in school. Go ahead, Gio.
I play soccer and I'm a attacking midfielder and I'm a senior at Maple Mountain High School.
That's awesome. So, what have you been doing with yourself while we haven't been playing soccer and you haven't been having team practices because of the whole COVID-19 situation? So, what do you do to kind of keep yourself busy and kind of stay in shape?
All I've been doing right now is working and hanging out with the family, but um, yeah, that's pretty much all I do just right now. So yeah.
Okay. So, with this time, a lot of people have been, watching shows or, binge watching some series or other things. And we thought it would be kind of fun to ask some of the athletes what their favorite sports movie was and why.
Ooh, mine's either Space Jam or Rocky 4. Probably Rocky 4 because the training montages and the fighting scenes are really cool. And I loved when he fought against that Russian guy. It's just a really cool movie.
Okay. Yeah, that's a fun one. And that definitely is on my list of favorites for sure. Um, as as we talk about movie industry, entertainment, and sports and all of that, who would you say is your sports hero and why?
Um, Probably LeBron James because he is such a great leader, and I want to be like him. Just a great leader. He's a great athlete. He's just good at everything, and he seems like a really fun teammate to have because he's always like messing around and laughing with his teammates, and just really cool guy. I really look up to him. He's yeah.
Okay, that's a good pick, definitely. So one of the things that we've been asking to a lot of the athletes that we're talking to is when you get out and get ready to play a game or a tournament or you're going to go on the field, what do you kind of do to get yourself in the zone for a game and to kind of get rid of any butterflies or issues like that?
Um, Usually on our way to the game, I always have to listen to music. And there's like one specific song I have to listen to, and it's weird, but it's Blank Space by Taylor Swift. I always have to listen to it. And when I get to the field, just like walk on the field, I have to stay silent, focused. On warm ups, I'm always silent, just focusing on the game. And I always have to tape my left wrist and write something on it. I either write family on it or someone that will help me get motivated. Just I just have always have to do that, and I guess just helps me a lot.
Nice. Nice. It's always good to have those pregame things that you do and that kind of get you in the zone. And a lot of playing sports and getting out there and really having fun with it is kind of what you've done throughout all your workouts and practices and things like that. So, what do you and your teammates do that kind of make practices fun and memorable?
Um, I like when everyone is focused and like just going hard on each other at practice. Everyone just bringing up the intensity and everyone whacking each other at practice and just being really aggressive. I think those are the funnest practices for me. Just makes I don't know, just really fun getting us ready.
That's
Stuff.
great, and that is, I always talk to my kids when they did sports, and you kind of get the different spectrums of how practices should be. But I always talk to them that how you practice is how you perform and how
Yeah,
you play, and so I love to hear that hey, getting out there and competing and really hitting it hard,
yeah.
then that translates to great gameplay. So that's good to hear. How old were you when you started playing soccer?
I started really late. Um, I started when I was like in sixth grade, so like 11 or 12 years old, and I was kind of forced to play because so I really loved football, and I would always
Hmm.
play at recess, but had a little fight, with the kid, and got kicked out of playing with that group of people, me and the kids. So I just went with my other group of friends, and they were playing soccer, and I just started there, and I really liked it. And yeah, that's how I started.
Okay, that's interesting. So, as you've been kind of playing and throughout, all of that time, whether it was in, city league or high school play or club play, what is your favorite memory from that time of actually playing with the team?
Um, I really like the traveling. It's really fun. It's all the boys together in one bus. Um, just everyone talking with each other, talking about what we're gonna do in the game, and right when we get to the field, we just start hyping each other up, and yeah, it's just really fun. I think
Okay.
that's the funnest part.
Yeah, that actually is good to have that perspective that the travel is part of the game and part of the fun. And so, you've had an opportunity to travel around to different venues and places. Where's your favorite place to play?
Ooh, I've traveled to a lot of fields, played in a lot of fields, but my favorite one is Maple Mountain for sure. The energy there is just so different. Love seeing all of our supporters, our family, our friends. And our field is just really nice. We have a nice view of the mountains. It's just, I don't know, just love it there.
Yeah, I actually like that a lot too, and I know there's been a lot of effort to really get that field cleaned up, and the coaches and maintenance staff and others have done a great job getting that to be a really classy venue and a place to have some great games. Definitely. So, in talking to a lot of the seniors and stuff, we've been asking, what's next? What are you looking forward to as you get out of high school and kind of move to the next chapter in your life?
Um, I kind of have it planned out already. I'm lucky to have it planned out. I'm planning on hopefully going to UVU and getting a bachelor's degree there and heading off to dental school and just doing dental school for 4 years and hopefully becoming an orthodontist.
Very cool. That's great, and I'm sure that you'll definitely be successful as you go forward. Um, One of the last questions I have for you is kind of around, here you are a senior, you've had some time to reflect on the season, and things didn't kind of turn out the way anybody really wanted. But as you look back and think about things, what words of wisdom or advice would you give to your teammates or people that are kind of coming up behind you?
Um, I'd say love your teammates, your coaches, everyone that supports you, and to also play every game like if it's your last because you never know when your season could end. Just could end that quick and you'll never be able to play again. So yeah.
Yeah, that's great advice. And I know, as we've talked to a few others, it it kind of sneaks up on you, even if we were to have had the season, right
Yeah.
now we'd be almost to the end, of the season and time ticking away, and it really goes by so quickly. And so definitely those are great words. We appreciate that. So I want to thank you for joining us today and talking to us, and it's been great to get to know you a little more and kind of spotlight you as one of the seniors athletes for Maple Mountain. So thank you.
Thank you for having me here.
All right. Well, we've been speaking with Gio Castillo, one of Maple Mountain's athletes from the soccer team. And we want to make sure that everyone gets an opportunity to follow us on our social media. We have a YouTube channel And we have Instagram and Facebook, all Maple Mountain Sports, one word. And then we have a Twitter that is Maple MTN Sports. We'd love it if you'd subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow us, like us, you know, all of those things so that you can keep track of these great athletes that we have at Maple Mountain. And as we'll continue on, you know, over the next few years, it's providing photos and information about the games and live streaming and all of that kind of stuff. So again, I am your host, Jeff Porcaro, and this has been the Eagle's Nest.